Man, nice to be out of the house, to be honest. Yeah. Amen to that. Although, quarantine wasn't that bad for me. I don't want to brag, but I wasn't allowed near public parks before any of this happened, so not too different for me. I thought it's all this extra time on my hands. It's a perfect opportunity to reach out to some friends I haven't talked to in a while. So I called this girl from high school who was like, not even if we were the last people on Earth. Like, hey, did you read the news? It's almost time. I'm not out there protesting. I wish I was. I just have a pre-existing condition called being a giant pussy, and it's really getting in the way. But, I'm doing my part from home. I'm typing my Facebook statuses in all caps, so everyone knows that I'm big business. Yeah, I haven't converted anybody yet, but it's gonna happen. I like getting in discussions, but they always turn to arguments. I was arguing with this guy recently on Facebook, and I asked for proof, and he sent me to a website called freedomfiction.com. I was like, wow, the name seems suspicious. The logo is a bald eagle with an AR-15. Who can you trust? I feel bad. It's hard to find reliable news coverage right now because they keep tear gassing the reporters. It feels like, whenever a major thing happens like this, people pick a side immediately before any facts even come out. And then they spend the rest of their life just defending that point of view, which is silly. So I've got 2 tips for you when you're watching the news. Just keep out the fake news, right? Just remember 2 things. Number 1, always keep an open mind. And number 2, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. You can argue facts? You can argue facts. I love conspiracy theories. It's one of my favorite things. At the airport, on the way here, I saw a guy with a t-shirt that said 9/11 was an inside job. I was like, why would you wear that shirt in an airport? Looks like you're asking for extra attention. You know what else is an inside job? Cavity searches. I did read one study that says CBD might help with immunity to coronavirus. It's just my study. I've just been smoking a bunch of weed, but I feel fine, so I think there's something to that. I learned, though, you can overdose on marijuana. It's not lethal, you're not gonna die, but the other night, a helicopter flew so low it shook my entire house. I was like, they're probably dropping chemicals on us. And then I was like, all right, that's probably too much pot. That feels like I'm in the limit. It's insane. People were hoarding groceries, which is crazy. I had plenty of toilet paper, thankfully, but my grocery store was out of almond milk, which was scary. Yeah, because regular milk causes me to use too much toilet paper. And, one nice thing about quarantine was I didn't have to lie to my parents about what I did during the day anymore. They'd call me up, how was your day? Pretty good. Well, what'd you do? Nothing really. Sat around, wrote some jokes. I didn't even leave the house. I'm like, we're so proud of you. You're keeping us alive. Way to go. I'm trying to keep a routine. That way, everything seems normal. I don't know if anyone else did something like that, but I was just trying to do the same thing every day, a little bit. I'd set an alarm before I go to bed, and then first thing in the morning, I wake up, I take the gun out of my mouth, I brush my teeth, and I just do the same thing, just to make sure that everything feels normal. I've just been smoking weed and watching Netflix. That's all I do. Quarantine was great, and I love Netflix, but the hardest part about watching Netflix is picking out a movie to watch on Netflix. I would spend more time picking out a movie than the length of the movie I wasn't sure I was gonna watch. I could have just watched it. You gotta pick the right movie for the right situation, you know what I mean? One time I was Netflix and chilling with a girl, but she picked out too good of a movie. So halfway through, she started to make her move. I had to be like, hey, get off me, this is important. There's subtitles, I gotta pay attention. Hey, this won an Oscar. I think they should recategorize movies on Netflix by how much attention you have to pay to them in order to follow along with the plot, right? Like the bottom of the scale would be like Fast and Furious movies, right? Oh, Fast and Furious is on. Let me go get my taxes. I can do that. Same time. Just every 15 minutes, like, oh, Vin Diesel's winning. All right, let's go. Carry the one. He's angry now. That's not good. But then the other end of the spectrum would be like Game of Thrones, right? You know, oh, Game of Thrones is on. Let me go to the storage unit and get my notes. I got 17 boxes of notes from the previous episode. I got a map for my TV show. I got a fake map. I don't know my own city this well, but I have a map to follow. I need a genealogy chart just to follow along. They're brother and sister in the show. It's weird. Genealogy, too big of a word? Genealogy? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not putting my degree in comedy up against it. Listen, buddy, I write the jokes in my living room. I think I know. Okay, thank you. I was right. All right. Suck on that, bitch! Okay, you can be me. That's fine. While we were quarantined, I did a lot of comedy shows on Zoom, which it's like Skype but for business meetings. Doing comedy over Skype has got to be what alcoholics feel like when they drink at O'Doul's. This is not even good, but the other thing might kill me, so I'm not sure. What's up? Bring it down. Everyone's like, please don't mention that we all could die from this show. Yeah, everyone's moving online. I got invited to a Zoom orgy, which is very exciting. I mean, it's the first orgy I've ever been invited to. But I still have to do all the work. That doesn't sound fun, you know? I don't think Zoom's the right app for an orgy, you know what I mean? Sometimes the connection gets bad, it's all fuzzy. Feels like I was 13 trying to watch porn on a channel, like my parents didn't subscribe. Oh, I give you a squid, you can make out a boob, you know what I mean? Plus there's like 13 different squares. It feels like you're jerking off to the Brady Bunch intro. You know? Oh, wow. Trying to get laid in real life, but I didn't want to get on Tinder because I felt like they already have enough diseases on there. So I signed up for Farmers Only instead. Yeah, I was like, no way, I'm the country. Virus hasn't even got there yet. My profile was like, my turn-ons include long walks on the beach, holding hands, and a 6-month supply of food. Standard. Yeah. Every girl that I match with, I just go, hey, want to compare eggplants? Is it a dick joke? Sure. Just making sure we're all on top of it. I was flirting with this nurse gal for a while. That's always been a fetish of mine, employed women. But boy, the pandemic really ruined the sexy nurse outfit for me, you know what I mean? It used to be low cleavage and red lipstick, now it's like nice face covering, baby, that's so hot. Your PPE is so sexy. Is that a garbage bag? Yeah, well those were the new ones, so, you know. It's the first time I told them to people. I'm sitting in my living room with my dog, like, are these funny? I don't know. But I found someone else to pay my bills. His name is Governor Jay Inslee. And yeah, goddamn right, I got on unemployment as a comedian. How is that not a scam? That's pretty humbling when the government is like, we'll pay you to not tell jokes. I'm like, I thought it was still pretty good. Right? But it's the best. I was getting of my salary, but I didn't have to pay for plane tickets or hotels or sex, so I was saving so much money. But it was crazy. For a month, they stopped payments because they got the website got hacked. They lost a couple $1 million, so they paused payments for a month, which was crazy because now when I get an email from a Nigerian prince, he might actually have my money. All right.